Hi everybody, thanks for being here and welcome to Rose Sky Tarot. Now these cards are always well shuffled in between readings, and the cards that pop out or that I'm drawn to are for the sign in general. So it may not reflect everyone's personal circumstances, but even if one card relays a message, then I'm good with that. So enjoy. Hi Aries, so glad that you could join me today, and this is your reading for the 12th of March. Hope you're having a great day today, and let me pull that one out too. And there's a sneaky little one right there, if I can get hold of it. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's have a look, see. In fact, I'm going to give you this one as well because it fell off at the last moment. So let's see if it really is part of your reading or it was just a mistake in my part because it fell off when I was tilting the cards. Okay, let's see what they have to say. Okay, now we have the Queen. See if I can squish these cards in where you can see them. There we go. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. Now, have you had to deal with a lot of deep disappointments? And it could be that they may not be for you. It could be that it's someone that you are dealing with or working with, member of the family or friends. And those deep disappointments that are very evident are something that you're trying to hide. And it could even be that, you don't even want to accept that they are part of you. But whether you believe that they are or not, they appear within your personality and your actions. And it could be even that, you become obsessional about certain things. Now, that could be something that is within you or within someone that you are working with or dealing with. Now, the reason that I'm saying that is because do you have people coming to talk to you quite regularly? And it could be that it's about resources, and resources can take any form. People come to you to ask for help, and they expect you to share the things that you have. And even though you try to be fair and share out everything that you have, you really depend on your own judgment. Because if people are behaving fanatically and are looking to trick you, and possibly even trick themselves, you need to have sound judgment in order to determine who should be the people that share the resources that you have. Now, it could be that with the Seven of Swords in reverse, have you maybe caught someone being dishonest? Or has it been brought to your attention that everything that has been told to you hasn't quite been true? That there was a level of trickery. And that trickery could come from, there could be a deeper reason why that person took that method in communicating their needs to you. Now, with the Four of Swords here, it's pretty useless for this person here to, be obsessing, because you can see right through all of the tricks. You can see, how their mind works. You can see the trickery and the deceit, because you could possibly have been doing this for quite a while. And you need to be fair in your decisions, and you rely on your sound judgment. And with that experience has came knowledge about and recognition about people who are hiding things from you, and they are obsessional about receiving whatever resource that you have, and they will use trickery and deceit. And in some cases, they may even be tricking themselves. But all of that disordered thinking and obsessing that is going on is something that, with your experience and judgment, you should be able to, to cut through. There may be some awkward moments, when discussing all of these different things. And it could be that the person who is trying to gain support is one that's not going to receive it, that they're left out, that they don't get to celebrate. And it could be that the reason for that is because, all of the things that they have said and done have been exposed. That they've been caught in trying to pull the wool over your eyes with regards of receiving these resources. So this is a very difficult time, because you're having to have an ongoing list of people, and you're having to use your judgment and to try to eke out the people who are not being truthful. All right, I'm going to leave it there and have a great day. And if this is not relevant for your situation, then please do come back another day, and hopefully there will be a message for you in that reading. All right, see you later, Aries. Bye. Hi, Leo. So glad you could join me today. And this is your daily reading. Okay, there's cards flipped over here. All right. Let's have a look, see what these cards have to say. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. This is your reading for the 12th of March. And let's see what these cards have to say. All right, now we have the Three of Swords, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. Now, this could be something that you're dealing with today, but it could also be a memory that you can't seem to get rid of today. And it's something that is continually going through your mind. Now, are you thinking about some information that has came to you or has been told to you by the person themselves that has been quite hurtful? It's something that you didn't really want to know, and it's hit you right in the heart. It could be that, maybe they don't want to continue in being, a direct part of your life. It could be that they have maybe found someone else that they want to spend more time with. But whatever this knowledge is, whatever it is that's been said to you, is something that is going to stick in your mind and in your heart for a long time, because you're heartbroken by this. And it's something that you're holding in your heart, because the barbed wire is telling me that it's something that is going to take you a while to get over. And all of these hurts and truths that have been told to you, you're holding it to yourself. You're not trying to let go just now, because this has been a deep hurt. And it could be that with the Page of Swords in reverse, that there's been some animosity and some, deliberate things said that has just been the focus of trying to hurt. Some pretty horrible things have been said. And it could be that, it's something that you have retaliated with as well, that you've said some pretty horrible and hurtful things back. And it could even be as well that because of this whole situation, has some of your friends or their friends began to talk about the situation in quite a malicious way. And that again comes back to you and does another round of hurt and harsh words between you. So it's a very difficult situation. And with the Moon in reverse here, it really does bring out the dark side. It brings out the part of you that wants to hurt the other person. It brings out irrational behaviour, because your heart's in pieces here. So you're reacting instinctually. And everyone knows that when that happens, you don't really see the best of yourself, especially if it's in a hurtful situation. But the thing is that all of the secrets that have been held back, even though they have been extremely painful, are being revealed. And with the Eight of Pentacles, it's something that even though you are extremely unhappy about, and you have, had a lot of things said which have hurt, and you feel possibly that your heart's been ripped out. It could feel that bad. And you had such high hopes because you thought this relationship was pretty much perfect. You thought that you had, near perfect relationship, but in your heart you also knew that there was just something, a little thing that was missing. It's perfect, but almost perfect. And now that all of this has happened, are you maybe looking for something that is a bit more? Are you looking for that missing part? You nearly had it, but the bit that's missing is the bit that just makes it 100%. And until then, you're not going to be happy with whatever you have. Because could it be in your eyes that if it's not perfect, then why bother? And I've got a song going through my head just now, and it's called Perfect, and I can't, Fairground Attraction, and that kind of puts this card reading into a song. It's got to be perfect. All right. See you next time. Bye, Leo. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. And this is your reading for the 12th of March. Hope you're all having a good Monday. No, that's not true. This is Monday. Hope you're all having a good Tuesday. Mr. D out there. That's one more shuffle. Okay. I think that one is the one that I want. All right, let's see if I can get that on a line. I don't think I have, but never mind. Okay, let's see what this is saying, Sagittarius. All right, now we've got the Eight of Swords, the Six of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. Now, do you feel that you're stuck? Do you feel that you're in the middle of a maze? You've got all these different problems, all these different walls that are ready to block you in. And all you want to do is get out. But if you've ever tried to go through a maze, it's extremely difficult, very complex. And the amount of ways that lead you to the way out are very limited. So you could be feeling pretty trapped in a situation at the moment. Now, is this situation got to do with something from your past? Has maybe a friend from the past came to visit? Or, are you maybe looking at the past and, putting a big rosy glow round about it, and that was perfection, whereas what's happening now is less so. So it could be that is the problem, either the person from your past or your view of the past. And it's about trying to find your way out of this situation. Because this situation isn't as good as you're making it out to be. Because are you maybe forgetting the not so nice bits? Are you maybe putting a big rosy glow? Are you only remembering the good things? And that's very difficult to move away from, because there always is bits that are not quite so happy. Maybe people trying to get you to do things that you might not want to do. People that aren't really sincere. People that, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, that are only really doing things because they're narrow-minded, or they have flaws that want them to take the mickey out of you, or to take you for everything that you have. But the thing is that you have this idealistic view of them, and you're forgetting all of these flaws. And that's a difficult position to be in, because if you're in the centre of this rosy environment and you have to get to the reality of the situation, it's a difficult thing to do when you keep coming up against dead ends. And you have to navigate your way out of a maze that you can't see where the end is going to come. Now, with the Ace of Swords at the end, does something happen that calms your emotions about this situation and helps you to see what's happening a bit more clearly, give you a more realistic view of what happened in the past and what's happening now? And the more that you realise the truth of the situation, the more that you can think about it, and give yourself a clear picture, a big picture of what's going on. And that will lead to you making a decision about how you want to move forward. What is your next step in getting out of this complex problem, this maze? And once you know what you have to do, put it into practice. Good luck, Sagittarius. Have a great day and see you next time. Bye.